Tanval. You did manage to get rid of the giant fiery burning demon, didn't you?
Hello.
Did you? Tell me you put it back in its box.
You have brought credit to your house. This is a great thing. House Indoril will always speak well of your actions here today.
Complicity in Daedra summoning, mass murder, fiery death. Yes, tell me you got it back in its...
Complete. Even now the Covenant retreats. You gave me enough time to summon Bulrith. As Grand Master of House Indoril, I honor you.
Well, that's nice. Now, did you stuff the demon back in its oblivion?
Bulrith has done its job. The Covenant has been driven
Lord.
from Darvan's watch. Now to put it back where it belongs. In the depths of Ash Mountain.
You didn't, did you? Okay, time to clean up the mess.
I'm not exactly sure.
What?
I made use of ancient rites and secret law to wrench him from his cell. You saw the conclusion of my efforts. My able son Garin even now works to return him to his slumber. He will guide your hand.
You let a level 15 Daedra out of its confinement with no idea of how to put it back in? Oh my god.
You'll find Garin west of the city, on the slopes of Ash Mountain. I sent a detachment of soldiers with him to ensure his safety. I'm certain he already knows what needs to be done.
They're dead. They're all dead. Hopefully he had time to write a journal before he got incinerated.
You've done well here, soldier. You're a credit to the Pact. I'm certain you'll be of use to my son.
The one you've just gotten killed with your stupidity?
Bulrith is one of two ancient magical juggernauts, the Brothers of Strife. Their story is too long to tell now. It is enough that Bulrith is a powerful weapon at our command.
Ha 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 ha! Oh dear. Goodbye. We won't be speaking again. Somehow. On the bright side, at least they've started the cleanup.
So much to do.
Yep. At least you got rid of the dead body first, though. That's kind of handy. Nice use of phasing tech here. I think WoW's the only other MMO that's really gone for that to tell a story in the world. Still, let's head forwards a bit. And out we go. Talk to Garin Indoril. Quiet the ring bell. That... yeah. Okay, where are we going? So the harbourage is actually just up to the west. But we are heading I don't know where. Well, I suppose we could start by going south and west. We'll ignore the Guar for a bit. Actually, what we'll also do is get on with our character. I never did get round to those skill ups, did I? Crown store, what have we got? Customization and convenience items. How much are these all? Oh, heaven's sake, right? Yoink. 2,100 for the Imperial Edition? Yeesh. A Nibine Mudcrab and the Pledge of Mara. Uh-huh. Nothing here is exactly cheap, is it? Costumes, consumables, crafting motifs. 5,000 for Dweller. An Imperial? Yike! Okay. Races. Ah, right, here you are. Pact races. So Dark Elf, Nord, and Argonian. Ancient Elf crafting. Yeah, might be worth a look if I can pick it up. None of the rest of it's exactly cheap, is it? Food and drink. Uh-huh. Utility, attribute respec scroll. Crown soul gem. Skill respecs. Yeah, this is how they're making their money, isn't it? Costumes, mounts, and costumes. Yeah, some of that stuff might be worth looking at later on. Variations of his outfits for thieves and assassins. Definitely worth having. Oh, Kitty! Or, failing that, a scamp. Yeah. Well, let's just get moving. We do also have to think about skills. So, if I go for twin slashes, then I can get that, which is more points in dual wield, or we could sink into slaughter, which gives me a passive 10% damage boost. Twin blade and blunt. Okay. That's kind of interesting. What about medium armor? Windwalker increases stamina and recovery. Racials, dark elf skills, dynamic, max magic and stamina, death. And of course crafting, tailoring 1 of 9, recipe improvement 1 of 6. Yeah, can't really sink into that, can we? Decisions. Soul trap. Soul trap can morph as well. Soul splitting, lay claim to enemy souls, affects an additional target. And consuming trap also restores health. Pull off those for a bit. Soul strike is not helpful. Nightblade, assassins. You know what? I think we're gonna morph Assassin's Blade off. So we can either go for Killer's Blade, which gives me a 17% heal, or I can go for the ranged option. Which, well, by the time they're by the time they're weakened, we're already up close to them, so the range is not really helpful, is it? Oh, we could go for Killer's Blade 1. I think we'll go for Killer's Blade. Morph complete. Okay. Let's keep going. The stabby must continue. Take a jump up here. A left, and then see if we can loop back round. Oh, a Netch. Apparently Betty the Netch. Who knows? Who cares? Track north. I can either go for Ash Mountain, which looks like a friendly place, or we can track north and get back onto the main quest line by finding the harbourage. However, the Owlets are hostile this way. So we'll go for 1. Stabby, soul trap. And then just stab it many times before soul trapping it. Oh, no, we missed. Take all. Okay, let's keep working north. This... Oh, right, it's a giant mushroom. Fine. No, you don't. No, you... Oh, bugger. Did he see me? Unfortunately, yes, he did. Damn. Stunt. Soul trap. And stab it. Got him. And we've filled all the soul gems. So hopefully I can flog those off for a profit. That would, I suspect, be too much to hope for. Okay. Find the harbourage. Got some guar here. There's a Nyx hound up ahead. He's not a problem. And this looks promising. We'll just have to get past that Nyx hound. Yoink! In traditional fashion. Stab it many times. Back into stealth quickly. I'm sorry, you said this place was hidden. It's about as hidden as, well, a giant floating anchor coming from the sky! Ow. Right. Into the harbourage. We're back onto the main questline. Solo instance. Some harrowing experience. Yeah, that'll be reading the Elder Scrolls without proper protection. However... He's not our Nord friend from the trailer, is he? Huh, that'd be ironic. Okay, so good news, we found the Har Bridge. Next bit of good news? Well, there probably isn't
I hear
going to...
familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige.
I really need to up my stealth skill. Come on, don't I get to Barley? Yes. Ah, there you are. You're still a ghost. That's awkward. Crate? No. Sack? Yes. What's Seaweed doing down here? Ah, right, no, you are corporeal again. Hi there, let's talk.
Welcome to the Harbridge, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
I don't know, you're pretty set up here.
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Okay, I won't ask about that one.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
Terrific. Moloch Bel, demon god of many, many things.
I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Would you mind hanging on for a second? Wait, crap. Well, I was going to loot your
Follow
home
me,
dry,
Vestige,
but...
and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Okay, well, let's get on with the history lesson then. This is your
My
mind?
part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life.
Aha. So,
The
basically...
Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death.
Okay, so you did some time with the Moth Priests and sneaked a glimpse at an Elder Scroll.
It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
Yeah. That would explain the blindness, wouldn't it?
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
Yeah, that's a known side effect of reading them. Can I just have a... Nope, nope. Okay, fine. So, you got a glimpse of the
prophecies
future.
of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
Okay, so what does that
I
come
only
into
know
it?
that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Okay, so who are they?
The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Right, because the Amulet of Kings does many, many other things. Who was their leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Right, because you need the Akatosh pact to keep the doors of Oblivion shut.
Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Well, not quite. I mean, just go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
I'm guessing they failed miserably and then died screaming. Goodbye. Okay, so what happened to them? Poison, knife, dragonfire.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor.
Wait, Lyris Titan...
Next,
That
Abner
Lyris
Farn,
Titanborn?
a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
Great! So one of them is currently a vile necromancer. The other is locked up in Cold Harbor because we put her there to break you out. The third, the Emperor, is presumably dead. Severian would approve, which just leaves us with a psychopathic Redguard ninja guy. And, well, number 5, the Sorcerer, who is probably insane as well. So, how screwed are we?
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
Lovely. So, how would that work? If you put the Amulet of Kings on and you're not Imperial bloodline, you die horribly.
Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
He was lying!
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
How stupid was this Varen guy? Tell me about the other companions.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about?
Well, we've met Lyris.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Okay, and what about Ninja Guy?
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
And I'm guessing he failed miserably. Wait a minute, Abnathan, any relation to Jagarthan?
The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
Lucky him, except that with the Dragonfires out, the barriers to oblivion were down, and he couldn't get them reignited, which is presumably where the old King of Worms comes in.
Mannimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
I'm guessing it went horribly wrong.
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Told you. Okay, so I suppose we have to get walking again. Where next? The 5 companions. Oh, right, I see. So they found the amulet.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege.
No, it won't.
The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
Well, Lyris had the right
My lord, I
idea.
wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill.
Yeah, as the biggest mug in
By the
Tamriel.
lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn.
Oh
By
dear.
the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
So how's this going to go wrong? That doesn't look healthy.
to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This
Oh.
isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this?
Okay, so this was...
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own. Akatosh, forgive me!
A little late, mate.
Have mercy on our souls!
Okay. You're the Emperor, aren't you? Or at least what's left of him.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane melt.
So, how did Mannimarco gimmick things?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
But...
Mannimarco tricked Verin into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
Okay, which is where we come in, but what happened to the other companions?
Verin was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Mannimarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
And Abnathan and
Khan
Mannimarco?
remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Trivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Mannimarco and his worm cult.
Because you're... How did you end up in Colorado? Because the only person not accounted for is the Emperor.
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I
maybe
made
not.
subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Mannimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
And how were you a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Mannimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Okay. Where to next then, mate? Righto, this way.
Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Okay, so what do we do about it? Beyond storm the site, kill everyone present, and then unhook the anchor.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
Sounds like something to avoid.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Okay,
As you say.
let's head back. Nothing worth nicking here anyway. Okay, interesting architecture. Whoops. Okay, anything here worth... No, it's all random scenery anyway. Ooh, bookshelf. Cooking mastery, the easy way. Provision increased to 2. Recipes. Okay. That's fine. Let's talk.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this. You will not walk this path alone.
Terrific. What's the next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions, The first you have already met.
Yeah, and she's locked up in Cold
Let us
Harbor.
sacrifice her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
We're still going to have to do this whole swap a living soul thing.
Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
Forgive me.
Ah,
Bringing you to my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
that's nice. We'll complete the quest, we'll get the cash and the reward. Right, so what else do we have here? Beginnings of quite a decent little base if we have the option to upgrade. Oh, what have you? The Harbourage achievement unlocked. Lovely. A little bit of grave robbing, a little bit of desecration. Loot the place dry, and then I think we are good. What's that emblem? Worm cult hideout, or at least it used to be. No matter. Search the rest of this. Okay, we're done.